Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. The energy feels calm but hectic. I don't know how to describe that. And it's funny because even in my home, it's very calm, it's very quiet, but outside there's some sort of noise and racket you might end up hearing. And it's sort of the energy. It's calm but slightly chaotic. You know, there's a calmness within, but there is a lot of stuff happening around you, possibly. We have here charming, yes way, rosé, communication and endings. Someone doesn't want to end something. They don't want to end something. Something here might be ending or ended, and someone doesn't want it to end. You may be receiving communication from a very charming individual. Oh, I just got the chills when I said that. They could be very charming. This could be someone here who I heard wants to ask you out. They want to ask you something. There's something about getting together or something about seeing you. There's something here about food or drinks as well too, is connected somehow. Now, whether it's because they're going to ask you out for food or drinks, or there's another connection for that, I don't know, but I can feel it. But something about this connection, it's either coming to the end of its road or it has ended. And you know, if I can be honest with you, I think communication has ended here. So that could be why this stops, right? Because there's no communication between the two of you. It died out. Or someone stops communicating because someone here didn't do anything, right? I mean, you can see the candle itself, it's been blown out. There's no fire, no action, no effort. Healer, see, reaching out. Hidden truth. Someone reaches out. I know the card says healer, but I'm telling you, it's someone reaching out, especially with the communication card here. The hidden truths is also about communication because someone hasn't been saying something. There's been a lack of communicating the truth about something. Now, whether it's feelings or whether it's something else, but someone here has been holding back, right? This person has not been truthful. And I don't mean truthful because they were fucking someone else or they were doing something stupid or weird. I just mean like they weren't truthful about how they felt or their intentions or something. But they're going to reach out. I heard that they've reached out and then stopped, reached out and then stopped. You see what I'm saying? Like they hold themselves back with the endings card here. Like they think about it and they say, I'm gonna do it, and then they don't execute. But they think about it. And I believe that they have tried more than once and then they just talk themselves out of it. Someone here talks themselves out of things. They overthink and they talk themselves out of it. Secret admirer. Yeah. Fantasizing. A lot of real strong sexual energy right now. I mean, the feminines might be really feeling this energy, very sexual energy. And I think it's because something is brewing, and intuitively it's almost as if, I don't know if it's like the soul and the body can feel that changes, that dang-a-lang is coming, honey. I don't know. But there is a lot of sexual energy, and also you might be feeling their energy of them fantasizing about you, which puts you in the fucking mood. This secret admirer here is fantasizing. They may even be dreaming, and that's been hidden. Someone here has hidden the way that they feel, and that's why it ended. Right? It ended because they didn't do anything. Again, no execution, right? No action. someone new could be coming in. Free spirit. Well, you're definitely open to it. The chaser. Love offer, bottom of the deck. You have imprinted tattoo, bottom of the deck there. If someone new comes in, they kick into high gear coming towards you with that. I get it, infuriating, but sometimes with the masculines, because they're so driven by it's competition, it's what's required. No, that's not for all of you. Even if there's no competition, for some of you, they kick into high gear. Maybe because you just don't give a fuck, right? It's a free spirit energy. You're just like, whatever. Like, if you're not gonna fucking come and partake in this goodness, then someone else will. But this feminine is very open. She's open if they come in, because she's almost like curious how this would play out, because this didn't play out yet. So this is not for those of you that keep talking about somebody from the past that keeps stomping on your fucking heart and emotions, and keep letting them. Keep letting them back in, keep fucking around with them physically and sexually. No. I can tell you right now, no way. This feels to me like there has been no startup. There's been no startup. It may have started, something got started, but then like someone here blew out the candle immediately. They blew out the fire. For probably several fucking reasons. I think they overthink, you know, talking about the communication earlier, how they talk themselves out of it. Someone here has just been talking themselves out of it. It could be a self-sabotage sort of an energy, which it probably is. That comes up quite a bit when we're talking about a lot of the masculines. But they talk themselves out of it. But in this case, someone's going to be chasing that ass and coming in with some sort of an offer that has to do with love or romance. And with the imprinted card here, right? I mean, what happens when you get a tattoo? The skin is forever changed and altered. And even if you were trying to get it removed, it's still altered. It's still been touched by the ink. And I feel like this is really symbolic for like this connection. Like, you can remove the tattoo, but it still happened. Do you know what I mean? Can stop talking, cannot see each other, but it's still the meeting still happened. The encounter, it cannot be erased. Is the point here? This person obsesses over it too, over the meeting and the meetup and protection and isolation. Someone here is very guarded. Right? Someone's very guarded. You, them, both of you. Guarded. That heart is on a fucking lockdown. It's Fort fucking Knox. You can see someone here is very isolated. They keep to themselves. They're not out there fucking everybody and dating everybody. Somebody's very isolated. They might even be celibate, independent. Yeah, single. Wow, you're both like that. Look, perfect match and independent. The feminine here is in a this won't leave the bottom of the fucking deck. It will not leave the bottom of the deck. Intoxicated. If you watch the reading I did recently, right? It was the Sag reading and also the collective reading I just put up yesterday. I talked about the fact that the energy was feeling like the masculines. Reminded me of like what would happen and what we've been told about werewolves on a full moon. How they have no control. Right? When the full moon comes out, they become activated and they have like no control. And I'm feeling the same energy again. It's coming through the same way that ever since this encounter, something's been activated within the both of you, and especially in the masculine, because I mean, they don't have the necessary tools to be able to, I mean, most feminines don't either, let's be honest with you. Divine masculines and divine feminines do. But a lot of people, they don't have the right tools to be able to handle a very, very, very divine, high vibrational connection. And it would require both parties to be fucking high vibrational. You're perfectly matched. Where you are not perfectly matched, which feels divinely written and on purpose, is the feminine has always been ahead of the game, ahead of the pack. She's the leader of the pack. She has awakened first. She's gone through her healing. She's gone through all of that shit first. For most of you on this journey, of which we call soulmate or twin flame, you probably meet the masculine when he's not divine masculine. Now, that's not all of you. Not every man is going to become a divine masculine. Not every woman will become divine feminine, and genders can vary, right? Obviously, energy is fluid. So a divine masculine could be a female, okay? But my point here is that it feels like the feminine was more ahead of the game spiritually and understanding connections like this more than the masculine, where it feels like the masculines needed to catch up. And I'm telling you, that was divinely written. We knew this from how long ago? And you'll hear all these people out there talking, and I see it in the comments, that haven't gone through their journey yet, and they don't have that perspective and understanding that, yeah, because the feminines are ahead of the pack. We are the leaders. You know, the way a feminine protects her masculine is spiritually, and the masculine protects the feminine physically. You see what I'm saying? So it also makes sense why, and I've been infuriated about this for years since they've channeled it to me, why masculines don't need very long to ding, sort of wake up. Because they don't need to be thoroughly, they don't need to be dragged through shit and be so experienced and knowledgeable spiritually like the feminines, because it's just not going to be their shit. Are they going to be spiritual? Sure. Are they going to be awakened? Sure. But no, the feminines needed to get PhDs on spirituality and healing, because that's what her role is in the connection. She protects her masculine via prayers and spiritually, and from, you know, foresight and insight and her intuition and, you know, all of these different things. And the masculines are really about protection and providing. You're two peas in a pod, but in the beginning of the connection, you weren't two peas in a pod spiritually. It's sort of one of those infuriating connections where you say, fuck, we're perfect for each other, but what the fuck? Do you see what I'm saying? That's what this shit is. It's like, oh my God, if he would just stop being a fuckface, we would be perfect together. Well, he's being a fuckface because he's unawakened. That's no excuse. It's what it is. Now, we have free will, and everybody can choose to heed the call to awaken and go down the very rough path of healing, or we can choose to opt out. Many will opt out. Not all will, though. And the ones who do not opt out, this is that shit. Now, also, this is a PSA and a reminder. I don't understand why people who are so negative Nancy, or who don't believe in psychics or don't believe in tarot cards, keep watching these fucking videos. The fuck is you doing leaving a stupid ass comment on this shit and you the dumbass watching it? Make it make sense. Now, you know I don't address every dog that barks, because if I did that, I'd have no time in the day to do anything else. But sometimes it deserves a little fucking reminder and PSA. What the fuck is you doing watching a psychic tarot card reader on YouTube if it's all full of shit and it's fake and oh my God, then what the fuck are you doing watching it? And then commenting on it. Make it make sense. This person is extraordinarily intoxicated by you and your presence. They can't think straight. You make them feel weak. You make them feel like drunk in love, right? And that takes some getting used to, and who wants that? Nobody wants that. Who wants to not be able to like be strong? Who wants that? Like, nobody does. It's like, you can understand why this would have been a fight on their end. Because I'm meeting some fucking bitch And all of a sudden, at this stage in my life, I'm going to feel like that. I'm going to feel like I can't control my feelings and emotions. And I feel like, oh my God, and why am I just obsessed? And now, oh my God. And it's just, they need time to acclimate into that. And some of them will just not, you know what I'm saying? And some will. And I'm talking to those of you that your masculine will acclimate, will heed the call, and will choose to awaken. Quite simply. And again, not all of them will. And you know what? Not all of them are supposed to be honest with you. Even though they give us free will, I just feel like they're not all supposed to. Eight of Pentacles, this could be some type of a work connection, or this masculine is a workaholic. Oh yeah, look at him, very restrictive. They were very restrictive. No communication, no action, being guarded, right? Just very guarded to off. They just, they could be a workaholic. Someone here uses work as a distraction, or they're just plain simple workaholic, or there's some sort of a work connection. The work connection, professional thing might have been why they held back. If it's your boss, if it's your coworker, you see what I'm saying? That could be the reason why they've held back. They don't want to fuck it up. It could be friendship too, right? We talk about friendship all the time. The whole, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Oh, here it is right here, staring at me. I want to be more than friends, right? So put it how it belongs. You have the Hermit. That's a spiritual awakening. Spiritual journey. Yes, it's Virgo season too. But that's a spiritual awakening. Some sort of spiritual journey this particular person's going on. The World. They're about to complete it. Oh yeah, Six of Wands. They complete it very victoriously. Not all of them. Not all of them. But you will have some that will go through their spiritual awakening and journey and come out victorious. They'll be beat the fuck up, honey. I mean, we know going through that shit, every rabbit hole we go through, every goddamn spiritual awakening we go through, because it ain't one and done. We're going to continue to go through shit and, you know, transform and alchemize until we pass when this life is over. That's what it is. We are spiritual light beings trying to do some shit in these muggle ass hamburger meat suits. They come up victorious. Completion and victory. I bet they fucking do. Now for some of you, you might be saying, well, which one? Because there may be a couple options, right? A couple people that you're like, I'm not sure which one it is. You'll know which one it is. You know how you're gonna, this is how you're gonna know. This is how you're gonna know, because it's chaser energy. Remember from earlier? That's how you gonna know. You ain't gonna be confused. High Priestess energy, right? Secrets, unknown, unsure. Remember the hidden truths? What hidden truths? When they come out with it, that's how you gonna know. When you know, you know. Let's get into this extended. For those of you that are interested in renting the extended, click below this video the word more. It's gonna bring up all my links. Click on the first one, it'll take you to my website, or you can just go straight to my website, www.saltwaterhealstarot.com. Then when you're on my main website, go to the extended readings and look for special love / oracle readings. I am seeing quite a few comments of people having issues finding extended. I'm not sure what the issue is. When I go there, I see them. So I don't know if you guys are having issues and there's something else. Let me know if it's technical, but I don't know. A lot of people are still renting my videos, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Also, if you're interested in coming to my Sedona March 2025 Goddess Spiritual Retreat, I am still accepting applications. That will also be found on the main homepage of my website, along with the info as far as the dates go and the pricing. Remember, your spot is not locked in until you drop your deposit, because this is not my first rodeo now with retreats. I've had experience with the Hawaii one this summer. You will not be locked in until you drop your deposit. You also will not be fully, and it's non-refundable. You will not be fully locked in until you pay your whole balance as well too. But all the details and such are, on my website. And also you can just always ask me, but please don't inquire if you're not serious. Okay? There's too many people that want to go. We're doing the application process because it's such a spiritual event that we're doing, and such a, it's not going to be like my Hawaii retreat. Hawaii retreat's more like a girls trip, and it's laughter is the best medicine, and it's super fun, and all that. This is different. We are really going to go deep when we go to Sedona. So I have to make sure that I am filtering through the applicants because I want to make sure that that's going to be the best fit for you. Otherwise, you may just want to wait for my Hawaii retreat. You know what I mean? So anyways, I will see you in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Love you. Bye.